Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a wild story shaking up the markets. Tesla's vehicle deliveries are tanking, and a public feud between Elon Musk and President Donald Trump is making things even messier. Let's break down what happened, why it's happening, and what it means for Tesla and beyond. Buckle up. This is a bumpy ride.
But now let's talk about Tesla. It has taken a beating again on the stock markets, this time after President Trump threatened to end some of the company's federal subsidies amid a war of words with the firm's chief executive. Our North America correspondent Erin Delmore has the details.
It's the latest chapter in the feud between the world's most powerful man and the world's richest man. Elon Musk again took aim at President Donald Trump's so-called Big Beautiful Bill for what he called the insane spending in the bill and how it would increase the debt ceiling. He's threatening to form a new political party over it. Now, Trump, for his part, is taking aim at the government subsidies that Mr. Musk and his companies are afforded, saying, quote, Elon may get more subsidy than any human being in history by far, and that without them, quote, Elon would probably have to close up shop and head back home to South Africa.
That's right, a clash between titans. Elon Musk and President Trump, once allies, are now trading blows over a massive spending bill. Musk is furious about its impact on the national debt and, more critically for Tesla, the elimination of electric vehicle subsidies. Let's see why this bill is such a big deal.
The spending package that's making its way through Congress is estimated to add more than $3 trillion to the national debt. And while that clearly rankles Mr. Musk, one item is of particular note. The bill would end subsidies for electric vehicles. Consumers and their households have been getting tax breaks for buying or leasing EVs, and that's been beneficial to EV makers like Tesla.
Those EV subsidies, like the $7,500 tax credit, have been a lifeline for Tesla, boosting demand for their cars. But this isn't just about politics. Musk's outspoken criticism has tanked Tesla's stock. Wall Street is rattled, and there's more to the story. Let's hear what they're saying.
Well, look, I think that Wall Street just wants to get this behind them. The question is whether they ultimately will. The other thing that happened this morning, so you're going to be seeing the markets wobbling this morning. The reason the markets are wobbling isn't so much about what's actually happening in Washington, but what's happening in the job market, which is to say that private payrolls came in at much lower numbers than people had anticipated this morning. And that, I think, has given folks a whole level of concern about what comes next. We're going to get the numbers from the government tomorrow, but if they're anything similar, it means that there could be a little bit of a slowdown in hiring, and that may be a function, by the way, of this bill, of tariffs, of everything else that's created this level of uncertainty around where things go next.
Wall Street's feeling the heat, and it's not just about Tesla's deliveries dropping 13% to around 387,000 vehicles this quarter, the lowest since 2022. The uncertainty from Musk's political sparring and a weaker job market is spooking investors. But what about the bigger picture? Let's look at the political fallout.
The shareholders of Tesla, I think, were very happy when he first got engaged with this administration, thinking that it was going to open up all sorts of opportunities for them, really more around robo-taxis and self-driving cars, potentially some of these EV tax credits and other things. I think that there wasn't a full appreciation for what those politics could ultimately mean for the business, for the way some consumers might view Tesla and view Elon Musk. And clearly, that split between them and everything that came before that has created problems for the company. I think shareholders were very happy to hear that Elon Musk was back in the seat, doing the work, and not getting engaged in politics. Of course, he's now back engaged in politics, and now you're seeing the president suggesting potentially that he might weaponize the Doge Group against the man who created it. I think if that were to happen, you're going to see a real impact. But nonetheless, it's still a social media sort of spat, and the question is whether it becomes more than that.
And there you have it. Musk's political gambit backfired, alienating some Tesla customers and sending shares into a tailspin. With deliveries down and Trump threatening to pull subsidies, Tesla's future looks shaky. Will Musk and Trump patch things up, or is this feud just getting started? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this saga. See you next time.